Bill, thank you. 5 months into the fiscal year, and Delaware's financial reports are showing a big deficit. But the Department of Financing is saying this isn't as clear-cut as it might seem. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief, Evan Kozlov, looked through the numbers today. He joins us live in Georgetown. And Evan, certain revenue categories are way down in Delaware this year.
Yeah, I got my hands on the monthly financial report in Delaware, and this one measured in between the start of the fiscal year in June through the end of November. And during this time period, more than $600 million more has gone out of the state than has come in. Obviously, this deficit could shrink. It could even become a surplus. However, some lawmakers say they're concerned. It's a mess of paperwork, a mirage of numbers and dollar signs. But if you dig into the trends, they can show you the state of Delaware's economy.
What I call the hidden sales tax.
Newly elected Representative Rich Collins says he's concerned by this month's financial report. Compared to this time last year, money spent is actually down. However, total revenue coming in has decreased by almost 4%. For example, lottery revenue is down by more than $25 million since fiscal year 2012. Similarly, cigarette tax money is down by about $8 million.
We have in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 categories of revenue out of 18 that are not only down but showing multi-year declines, like very, very strong trends of weakness.
So WBOC got on the phone with Deputy Secretary David Greger from the Department of Finance. He says this report could be misleading. Greger says a full year of data is needed to make any conclusions, and he says the state projections for 2015 actually show a revenue increase of about 10% by the end of the year. In a statement, he said of the report, quote, "While useful, it is not sufficient to reach broad conclusions," adding that it only offers a partial snapshot of where the state stands. But still, the office of Governor Jack Markell has expressed some concern over revenue reliability. Namely, much of the revenue, such as the lottery and abandoned property collections, are not tied to the state of the economy in the way that many other taxes are. But back at the Bureau, the analysis continues as we await the next report. Now, to address this problem of revenue reliability, Greger says that Governor Jack Markell has already asked the committee to look into possible changes, whether this means higher taxes or just reform to the current revenue sources. That remains to be seen. Sussex County, Evan Kozlov, WBOC News in Georgetown.